What made me decide to be a foster parent was, well, actually, it started when I was really young. I was raised in Mexico, and I missed a lot of poverty, and I used to see children begging in the streets. And so, in my little child mind, I thought one day I'm going to come back thinking that they would still be children. I would come back and I would give them a home because I knew that they didn't have parents. And so, when I was 12 and moved to Canada, then I met a family who was fostering, actually through WeCast at the time, and that was the first time that I realized that fostering was actually a thing. And so it was solidified at the age of 12 that I was headed in that direction. And so as I came into adulthood, it was just a matter of getting ducks in a row. And when the opportunity came up to attend an information session, I took it and made the phone calls and went through the process, and the rest is history.
So what made us decide to become foster parents? For us, it was really a process. So there isn't a specific date as to when we thought, oh, we're going to be foster parents now. But we started off as adoptive parents. And through the adoption process, through the assessments and just even the PRIDE, which is the initial parenting classes, we learned about fostering through that. And that's where it really started for us.
Yeah, we really wanted to give something back. Felt that we had a lot to offer for these kids, and to give them a safe place, give them the love. We have a lot of love to give, so we wanted to be a part of that.
The benefits of fostering in my own family have been probably too numerous to count. All 8 of my children are adopted, and 4 were adopted before the other 4 were. And I've never noticed healing in my first set of 4 the way that I did when the other 4 came in and they were able to participate in their healing. So it put things in perspective for the children who were already adopted, and the children who were just coming in, who were about to be adopted. They saw the other end of the other side of the coin, and the more of the final picture of what it could be, and it helped them to settle so much more. My children are very compassionate, and when they see a need, they want to meet it. When they see somebody in pain or being excluded, or when they see an injustice, that's where their heart is, and they recognize it so much more. Not just in our own family, if something is happening in our own family, but also in their school and in their community. So it just has brought everybody together in a way that probably would not have been possible if somebody hadn't come into our family in the way that they had.
So the benefits of fostering on our own family, it's really hard to describe in words, because you have the honor and the privilege of meeting these precious children. They come into your home and you care for them and you get to meet them. Yeah. And it's really changed us from the inside out. It's really changed who we are as a couple, as a family, and it's made us so just better people, with the ability to love even more, even though a child leaves your home, and that you just have that capacity to do that again. And really, it's made a huge difference even on our own daughters, and understanding about their own adoptions and opening up their hearts to other children.
For our daughters, it's really been a wonderful experience for them. I think it's allowed them to look outside themselves, to be able to serve somebody else, to serve others, to show them all the love that they have, and they do. Every child that has come into our house, they have welcomed with open arms and loved them they're their little brothers and sisters, and there's no differentiation for them, whether we're fostering them. Or whether we'd adopt them adopt them full out. I mean, they just love them unconditionally, And when they leave, they grieve, you know, and they miss those little kids. And it just shows me that, you know, that they're open to showing love to others to that are not part of our family. Shouldn't
Making
say
that
that.
difference.
Yeah. So it's just been a real benefit for us, a growth for them, for all of us actually, but for my daughters especially, that they can open up their hearts to others.
My advice for somebody wanting to foster would be to manage your expectations. You will get very attached. You will love hard. You will cry. You will get frustrated. You will not agree with every plan, but it will always, always, always be worth it. So just manage your expectations. What you think you're getting into is probably not what it's going to be. And that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It means education is key. Educate yourself, talk to other people, get a really good support system. That is also top priority. And just know that things change quickly, but that there is good support.